Knockhill, one of the most picturesque venues of the championship, is the scene for rounds 15 and 16. Qualifying for the first race is about to start, so let's see who ends up with that elusive pole position.
Right then, hello and welcome back to ToCA Touring Car Championship. As Tiff Nadell just said, rounds 15 and 16 comes from the good old Knockhill circuit up in Fife, Scotland. As always, we're not going to qualify, we're just going to jump straight in and start at the back of the grid. So with that, let's see where everyone lines up for round 15 and race 1 of the weekend.
Well, the new Renault driver just couldn't compete today and ends up way back on the grid.
Yep, so the Audi driver Frank Bieler takes pole position, Jason Plato and John Bincliffe the top 3, James Thompson, Rickard Rydell, David Leslie, Gabriele Tarquini and Kelvin Burt the top 8. The second page then, John Cleland and Derek Warwick, the Vauxhall teammate, starts 9th and 10th, Tim Harvey, Anthony Reid, Paul Radicic, Will Hoy, Patrick Watts, and of course I'm starting at the back in 16th and last position.
Well, it's time to go down to the track where the cars are ready to start the first race.
Indeed, thank you very much, Tiff. Right, 35 laps ahead of us then, and we are underway. I don't think touring car bowling is going to be a factor here because the track is quite tight and it's quite a short lap as well. So, yeah, I don't think, unless we can get a car off going through turn 1, but there's a massive gravel trap there, so they'll slow down before they hit anything solid. So yeah, I think touring car bowling is not going to be a factor here. And the Peugeot's gone off. It's so weird to drive these circuits mirrored. Because you have to, again, you have to rewire your brain as to what direction you're supposed to be going. It's a little bit strange, but very good fun. So I've only made up a couple of spots, but it's fine. Lap 1 complete, 34 to go. I'll try and push off Cleland, but I don't think it's going to work. No. There's too much runoff and there's no real barrier or anything solid that he can collide with. That'll make him retire as I go for a spin. Oh, he's ripped my bumper off. Can you, excuse me, can you get off my car, please? Oh. Oh. Cleland's back. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get any retirements today. Or for race number 2, for that matter. But it's fine. I don't even think it'll work here either. No, the gravel trap slows them down too much and they just have a little biff into the tyre wall. No worries, not unless I can push someone into the pit wall there. Come to a dead stop. Oh my word. Completely botched up the chicane. I was doing so well, I was actually on good pace then for a new fastest lap. Actually, we still are, we're 4 seconds up, bloody hell. Well, it just proves how much arsing around I've done with the first 3 laps. Thankfully as well, because of the shorter nature of Knockhill and the tighter nature of Knockhill, we'll be coming into a lot of lap traffic, including the leader. So that'll slow them down massively. So winning on this track is actually quite easy. All you gotta do is just be patient. Let the CPU opponents come to you. Now we're 6 seconds up on our previous fastest. So yeah, again, short lap times. We can easily get a sub 50-second lap time, I would have thought. if I don't go off the circuit. Oh, careful. Quite surprising as well that the weather is nice and sunny, especially for being up in Scotland. Alright, he's just going to back out of the gravel trap. Starting lap 6. 30 to go. Oh, the curbs. The bloody curbs on this track, though. Absolutely awful. They're a bit like sausage curbs. Really launch your car and then you get the car unstable. We're 12 seconds back from, I'm going to assume, Ricard Rydell Volvo. It was 12 seconds, now it's 6.4. Yeah, see what I mean? Because of the shorter, tighter confines of Knockhill, the AI take this track very slowly. So if you don't win here, then I don't know what to tell you. Very easy track to get a victory on. But it's also very easy to get it wrong and spin the car and go off the track and lose an absolute metric ton of time. Right, up into 7th place. New fastest lap as well, 51.4. We can do better. If I don't spin. Thank you. Oh, for God's sake. See, that is what I mean. Okay, right out. Bugger off, please. Thank you. Alright, 11 seconds back from Binkcliffe in the Audi. Or it could be Biela. From 11 seconds down to 8 within one sector. Jesus Christ. You see what I mean? This is what I keep complaining about. The car just suddenly pivots. And you don't have to put in any excessive steering. And it's always completely at random. Sometimes you can take a corner really, really well. Other times it'll pivot. And you can't do anything about it. It's just really obnoxiously annoying. As we begin lap 10. Okay, so we're faster by 1.8 seconds. We should be able to get it down to a sub 50-second lap time. Or not, because the car just will not slow down. Bloody hell. Well, try again. Oh, one of our Nissans went off. Oh my god, the brakes don't seem to work. I will get it below a 50-second lap time. Guaranteed. It's just getting the right lines for the corner. Right, get out the way, Audi, please. When the car doesn't slow down and all else fails, just throw it into the corner. Use the inertia to slow it down for you, and a 49.8. Lovely. See, and this is a problem that the front end are going to be facing, because the back marker is going to be in a nice tight bunch. They're going incredibly slowly through most of the corners. Oh, come on, Clellan, get out of the way. So, yeah, it's just going to slow them down. So you're just going to pick them off one after the other without any real problems. So we got the Honda of Thompson. 5 seconds up the road, but there he is. So in case something drastic happens, you can get 2 incredibly easy victories at Knockhill. One of the easiest race weekends you can have on the entire championship. Oh, so Plato is currently second. So that means Bila must still be in the lead from his pole position. So slow. Unbelievably slow. We gapped them by, what, 10 car lengths already? Made up 2 seconds on Plato as well. In fact, there he is. Come on, Plato, get out of the way. And there is... oh, it's Thompson leading. So that was Gabriele Tarquini who must have passed earlier. So James Thompson leads. We will push him off, though, soon enough, so Plato can get second place. Want all the points we can for the Constructors' Championship. New fastest lap time as well, 49.59. Right, there you go. Right, Plato, where are you? I've done my job. Quick, get him. Sorry, Thompson. I'll push him off again, but you better be bloody ready this time and get second place. Dozy git. Off you go. There we go. Nicely done. Cool. Now I can just pull away and see how many times we can lap the entire field. If I can lap Plato by the end, I'll be very, very chuffed with that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Or that. Again, bloody stupid spinning. I reach the halfway point. We got an identical lap time as well. Hey, there we go, 49.13. Try and get into the 48s if I can. Very doable, I would have thought. More traffic. Oh, we're actually a second up. Bloody hell, this is going to be a quick lap time. If I don't screw up the hairpin, this will be a very, very good lap time. And I screwed up the hairpin. Well done. It's still going to be faster by 0.303. 3/1000ths of a second I was faster by. Oh my word, the bumpy nature of the tracks on this game, it just makes the car undrivable at times. That's where the PC version excels massively. A few little graphical upgrades like the names on the windows from the drivers, and the tracks are a lot smoother, and you can take the corners a bit more realistically, I should say. Oh, crap. Come on, no! Ah. Tried to keep it as straight as I could, but didn't work. You slow down way too much. Lap 22. This should be a 48-second lap time. Easy. A 46-second lap time. Bloody hell, 2.7 seconds faster. I think that was with the help of the Peugeot, though, in the hairpin. He helped us slow down and get around the corner easier, so... Bloody hell, 46 seconds. It's not going to work, but it's still fun to push him off. See, still going. The gravel trap slows him down way too much. Okey-dokey, 11 laps to go. Stop spinning. I think this is one of the shortest races on the calendar as well. I think this race can be completed within 25 minutes, half an hour. The other races are average around about 35 minutes. Or 40 minutes, depending on if I'm messing around playing touring car bowling. But yeah, I think around about 25-30 minutes. So it's definitely one of the shorter races in the campaign. Oh, will you stop? Lap 27. I love how they got like a little cardboard cutout of a pit crew on the pit wall celebrating. I think that's supposed to be the Renault crew. Oh, for goodness sake, stop. How's my car looking? Shattered rear window and side windows. Can't see the front because it doesn't allow you to, but everything else looks in good condition. A little bit crumpled on the side, but it's fine. Okay, lapping Tarquini. I did watch the British Touring Cars, the first round, or the first 3 races of the season at Donington Park. I don't know if it's just me, but I always find the races at Donington Park to be quite boring. I always find the races at like Brands Hatch, Thruxton, this, that and the other, they're more entertaining, but Donington Park, I don't think the races were that great. There was a lot of passing, but it was in the mid-pack, and... Oops, so I go for a spin. But yeah, the races themselves, they were more or less at the front of the field, a single-line procession apart from, you know, when Tom Ingram was overtaking the Napa Fords, but yeah, it wasn't really an exciting event. I think the Mini Coopers were more exciting, with how many rear punctures they were getting. Paul O'Neill kept saying, oh yeah, it's probably because of contact with all the punctures. I don't think so. It was too coincidental that there were so many, you know, right rear punctures during the race. It's probably because of the heat. I mean, we're having a heat wave over the UK, and not a huge heat wave, granted, but probably just the abrasive nature of Donington, and, you know, the tyres might not be up to snuff, so they were just tearing themselves off the bead of the rim and causing punctures. But I don't know. But yeah, the mini races were fun to watch. The Formula 4s, they were boring, as they always are. The touring cars were actually quite boring as well. Porsche Carrera Cup, not really much happened again. It's quite boring, and the other Porsche series was, yeah, not a lot happened there either. So I think Donington is definitely one of the worst tracks for entertaining races. Brands Hatch is pretty damn good. Thruxton is always good. That's not being biased either, because that's my, you know, the closest track to me for the touring cars. But I mean, if you look back over the years and see like the Ginetta Juniors around Thruxton, and how much of a pack race it was every single time they were there. Not just the Ginetta Juniors either, like the minis and the touring cars as well. It was always close racing, but yeah, I don't know. Donington's always been like that though. Even when watching like the club events there, the live streams from the club events, not entertaining. Not really. Right, let's lap this group of cars for, I think, the 3rd time. Oh my god, we get out of the way. Ford and the Volvo were trying to take each other out. We've got 3.5 laps to go. I don't know if we're going to lap Plato, which was my goal for this race, because a win was guaranteed anyway. Get off the grass. Three laps to go. Two laps to go. Can't see leaders in the near vicinity, so I don't think we're going to lap them. Which is a shame. I would have thought that the back markers would have slowed them down a hell of a lot. Oh well. We've lapped enough people anyway. Off you go. And the final lap. Trying to take the corners flat out doesn't really work. Oh, I think that's Thompson. I think that's third place. So he came close, but no cigar.
The new Renault driver is really storming this season, and another victory moves the team further up in the Constructors' Championship. Here's the final positions.
Yeah, so there we go then. A first and second for the Renault team, a third and fourth for the Honda team. Rico Rydell finished fifth, Bila and Binkcliffe sixth and seventh, with David Leslie in the first of the Nissans. Kelvin Burt, Anthony Reid, Paul Radicic, Will Hoy, Tim Harvey, John Cleland and Derek Warwick, with Patrick Watts bringing up the rear in the Peugeot 406.
Well, the second qualifying session is about to start, so let's take a look.
Nope, that is going to be for next time when we start race number 2, but for now I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you all next time for round 16 of the 1997 British Touring Car Championship from good old Knockhill. So thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.